right. Third time's the charm, I guess.
Just trying to save this word.
There we
'Cause I'm so
go.
tired. I'm over it.
Much better.
Really?
Can you hear
Wait.
me?
Yeah.
I can hear you too. There we go. Finally. All right. So, as everybody knows, or if you don't know, now you know, June 8th is National Best Friend Day. So, talk shit with P with bells and balls. We are here to talk about friendship because sadly, she's one of my best friends, and
Sadly, Paula, sadly.
and we're here. Yes. So I think the best way to kick this off is to talk about how me and you became friends.
And that was the question I was trying to avoid. Cause yo, I don't know, I don't remember, and I don't even wanna go there.
I actually remember, and it's my favorite shit to ever talk about. So I am gonna say this story. So Bells
Okay.
and she was bougie. Like she was bougie as fuck. Like she was not looking at little people like me at all. She was not paying attention to us. So me and
Wow,
Bells
Paula, seriously.
went to school
That's just a
together.
wrong way to put it. Man, let me just tell the story then.
Oh,
What?
you don't want to see the story, so let me finish. We studied together in Malaysia, but I did not know Bells until we were in vacation back home. And I was friends with her ex, who at the time they were together. And one day he was like, "Yeah, my girl is coming home." I'm like, "Oh, where does your girl go?" He's like, "Malaysia." I'm like, "For real? How the fuck don't I know? I know almost everybody in Malaysia." And she's like, "Bells," and I'm like, "No." And the first time I met Bells, I even got scared. I was like, "Damn, she gave us that eye, and she was like the perfect girlfriend, like, don't talk to my man vibe." And I was like, okay. And here we are. I don't know how we ended up being cool, but that's all I remember. So yeah, that's my version.
Well, why do I feel like we met in a club, then we became friends, and then that was it?
No, we met. Then it was a pool party. That pool party. Ya pale
Uh,
Mikocheni, pale.
but what I issue? Because I can actually go deeper if that's what you want, you know, with the dancing and the
No,
alcohol
no,
and the
because
people around,
it
you know,
was
since
a
you
it
wanna
was
talk.
it was a pool party, and you didn't come with no swimsuit to do no pool party. But you walked in with your boy and his crew. You remember the crew? Yeah, that crew.
I remember. But anyway, sawa hiyo ishi. And I'm even glad aliyoko ni Abidham's.
Okay, so let's talk
So I
friendship.
was actually thinking, yeah, since it's your birthday, it's your birth month, si tukufanye wewe tu, we just do you and that's it. We ask you questions, we exhaust everything on your body, mind, and soul, and then that's it. Ow.
You wanna put me on the hot seat? Go ahead. What you got for me? But since it was supposed to be like a me and you, I will be okay with you
Yeah,
putting me on the hot seat. But
no, it's fine.
I also have a few questions for you. So we gonna work it out. So
Yeah, it's fine.
go
It's fine. You can
ahead.
ask.
Go ahead.
It's
Shoot at
fine.
me. What you got?
It is fine. So actually, apart from how we met and where, my question was, do you, what do you look for in a friend? You know, since we're talking of, you know, best friends and how we met and all that, what you personally do you look for in a friend?
I had that. I had friendship qualities you look for.
Okay, then let's discuss about it, I guess.
I think to me, like, if you look back at all my friends, right, I have
Mm.
different people who are my friends. Like, I have crazy people, I have innocent people, I have different varieties of friends. But what makes all of them the same, and I think that's what ends up being the qualities I look for, is loyalty and kindness. I look for kindness in people. You know, when people have kindness in them, they are good
Mm.
people.
Hmm.
I consider myself a good person to a certain
That's very much you
degree.
are.
To a certain degree, I consider myself a good person. So I like to have good people around me. You know, I like to have people who I know no matter what, they'll stay loyal. You know, they won't fold. Like Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace, said, "My niggas don't fold." So I like friends who don't fold. Like, yes, we will argue, we will have um disagreements, we won't have the same understanding of some things, we will have disagreements on certain things, because not everything I agree upon you should agree upon. No, we have to
Yeah.
challenge each other, and and in order to challenge each other, we all have to be different. And I like the aspect of having people around me who are different from me, because I believe that's the only way I get to learn.
Yeah.
But as long as we respect each other's differences and respect each other's differences. So I believe when people are kind, they tend to do that because they know how it is to be kind and nice. So yeah, I think kindness and loyalty are the qualities I look forward to mostly in
Okay.
friendship. What about you?
Um, Actually, I would top up on what you said because those are part of my qualities. But again, I feel like personally, I would need someone that's, that's out there, that's talking, very talkative, very, I feel like I like that. I'm a bit quiet and I'm a bit reserved, so I need someone to actually push me and then bring that inner me because I know it's in there. I know that person is in there, just that I don't bring them out like that. So with
Big
someone like you,
personality.
then yeah, it brings them out. So my she inside, you bring her well, you bring her out very well. So
So,
yeah.
so you're trying to say, I got a bigger personality than you.
Of course, you do. You're very, yeah, free spirited. It's okay, which is fine. I mean, it's okay.
I love being free spirit. You know,
Yeah.
I like now.
Mm.
That's why I always end up finding myself in 2 a.m. adventures, which
Mm.
sometimes ruin my life. But okay. So next question, what you got?
What do you guys know? But anyway, let me ask this first.
Mm.
People, since we are still there on the friendship part, people take people or things for granted, and I know there's so many people who have taken granted of it, and I have. I know on my certain level, I haven't been the friend that that you deserve.
Yes,
So
bitch.
what? Okay, where did that come from?
Since we're just putting it out there, I figure this is my one-time opportunity.
Well, it's fine. I know I could do better, but what my question is, what's your take on that? On people taking people and things for granted?
I feel like at one point we all do end up taking people and things for granted because of where we are in life or what we're going through. So when we get so bothered in ourselves and what's going with us, we forget what's around us, and we tend to take people for granted. So I think it all comes to understanding, right? Like, I have friends who, there's some people who be like, how are you friends with this person? They're like this. But the thing is, once you know how they are or who they are, but then they have that kindness in them, or they are a good person deep down,
Yeah.
so that the rest shouldn't bother you, you know? You already know
Yeah.
this is who they are. I can't rely on them. So why am I putting them in a position where I already know I'm going to get disappointment back? So
Yeah.
as you see your friends, you also put them in the situation they are. So just like how you say, you have taken certain situations, certain people for granted. So have I. I'm not perfect. Yes, I know. I am a better friend than most of my friends. That I can honestly say, and most of my friends can agree. But that doesn't mean I also haven't taken my friends for granted, or my family, or I
Yeah.
have, because at a certain point we have all been too much in ourselves that we forget the people around us who also need love. Or we have all, like, how you haven't reached out to a cousin or a friend in like 2, 3, 4 months, and then you
Yeah.
call them because there's a job, and that job is at their office, or this person is looking for something, and that person is their best friend, so you call them for that specific. That's taking advantage, isn't it? So we have
Yeah.
all done that. We
Yeah.
have all been
Yeah.
in positions, but as long as I feel like, as long as I know where your heart lays, because I know, yes, okay, Bella is once or twice taking advantage of me, but where does her heart lie? Her heart lies. She's always there for me when it matters. I can honestly say I can call up on her, and she comes through for me when I need her to. She's there. That's all. So
Yeah.
the good always outweighs the bad, but then if they are constantly always taking you for granted with no remorse or no payback, you know the difference. When it's just like, I'm always there when shit is popping and disappear, then fuck, nigga, you gotta go. But then if it's once in a while, we have all done that. Like, none of
Yeah.
us is
Yeah.
perfect, so I believe you gotta know what matters most to you. So if, as I said, if the situations where you have been taken for granted are way less than how much they've been there for you, then that's all that
Yeah. Yeah.
matters.
Yeah. Yeah. That's very true. So let's hear what you have when you said before I jump on someone's question.
All right. Well, since so when it comes to friendship, right?
Yeah.
I want to hear the most embarrassing moment you've had with one of your best friends.
Most embarrassing. Most
Um,
embarrassing.
because those are the moments that don't ever make it on Instagram or Snapchat. Those are the moments you just hear a song or something, and you smile and you look at each other and you're like, remember, yeah, man, fuck that night. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you remember the time cousin little guy came to
Wait, does this involve me? I know I said most embarrassing moment with any best friend. I wasn't expecting it to include me. Well, which moment? Go on.
No, but you remember the time when Kevin Little, do you remember Kevin Little?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Remember when he came to
yes,
Malaysia?
yes.
How do you not remember that? Because, yo, that day, I think I
I
wasn't drunk,
remember,
just
but
I
I never
danced
went. I
then.
never went to the concert, but I remember.
Yeah, so for me, sadly, I went there. And I don't remember being drunk because we were not really drinking, but it's the dancing part because you know me when I'm around music and stuff, so I love dancing. So as I'm busy dancing, this nigga spots me from way far. And then he's like, you know
Kevin
what? I
Little
need
spotted
yeah,
you.
and then he goes like, oh, you know what? I need this girl on stage with me. So he was apparently doing six, trying to make us compete. So he picked six girls to go up on the stage. So
And
while
you
he's pointing at me,
went.
no, as he was pointing at me, I was refusing to go. And then that's how I don't even know where the guys, the guards came from. Those guys started picking up. Like literally, I was just happy here, and then they threw me on the stage. So now I'm thinking, Bella, do you dance or do you just embarrass yourself? for me, and knowing me and my music, I start dancing. So we danced and danced, and at one point we were now the two of us competing. And then this nigga was like, you know what? I just need both of them. Both of them have won, so take them on the back. That's that. Me with my stupid self, I'm thinking, it's just the back. So what the worst can they do? You know what? How many people are in here because they're saying shit? Hi, Maria. Paula, are we posting this anywhere?
It's going to Instagram page.
But anyway, yeah. So when I got on the stage, I danced, and apparently I won. So I went in the backstage. We chilled there for a minute, and this nigga, the next thing I know, they're asking me weird stuff. Anyway, so we never did anything. We end up going back because we had other people. Most of our friends were the guys, so they came in, they grabbed us, and then we left. So now the embarrassing part is the fact that
So continue
now the embarrassing part. I don't even want to talk. I'm tired. This is just too much.
No, please continue. Like my
No.
cheeks are acting over here. Like, please finish it off. You're not allowed
No,
to
actually,
stop
no.
halfway.
No, actually, nothing happened. Just that I was embarrassed. The fact that I got on the stage, I danced, and then we went in the back, and then we had to be pulled out to leave. So, yeah.
So wait, your present for winning is to go backstage to England.
Oh, Maria, what do you mean your ears are on fire? Please. This is just no. It's really Maria knowing me. I love to dance. What could I have done? I mean, I would rather embarrass me, but not my dancing, because I would love to let the waist go.
Yes, you and Aggie used to be perfect at that. Y'all could dance.
What
All
else?
right, what next? But thank you for the laughs. I swear, my cheeks sound.
Hmm.
So what next? What you got?
Okay, so you know how people usually ask what women wants, and stuff like that. What would you say? What would you say women wants? What we want as women?
I can't talk for all women. I can talk for myself. What
Yeah,
I
well,
want.
you're representing the women. Also, Maria, if you have also Maria, if you have comments on what us women want,
Yes, please
you
let
can
us
also
know
share.
what you want.
Yeah.
I just want a loving person, a person who's loving through the good, through the bad, through the happy, and through the sad. A
Mm.
loving person and communicative. I'm big on communication. That's one thing I really need. You gotta I'm a loving person, so I want the love I give back. I give to be given back to me. So I would say I don't know about all women, but I want a loving, supportive, communicating nigga. And I think I found him, but he doesn't want me.
No, that's the thing. Why? What makes you feel like he doesn't want you? You know, as women, I think we complicate things when it comes to
Listen,
what we want and what we need.
I don't think he doesn't want me. I know he doesn't want me. Like he said it. He told me straight up, and I told him I appreciate it and thank you. But he broke my heart. My heart got broken yesterday, y'all.
How did he say all those things? How can someone be that mean?
What?
But you know, at least you appreciate the one. It's his effort to even tell you what he feels or what he wants.
Oh yeah, he laid out what he wanted, and he doesn't know it yet, but I'm not exactly everything on his list of what the things he wants. But there's some things which are very workable and negotiable. And so I laid it out to him, and I told him I wanted him, and it could be worked out, but he said it couldn't be. So yeah, he broke my heart yesterday. I got my heart broken yesterday. Do you know how fucked up it is to get your heart broken on
I
June,
know.
like on your favorite month, right?
uh,
And especially
so,
when I was not looking to get into anything. So, Maria says, listening, love, comfort, peace, trust, and support. Peace,
where's
peace is
honesty? Where's honesty,
important.
guys? I need to see some honesty in there because
I feel like
um,
when I say communication, it includes honesty, because you gotta be
yeah,
real honest to
yeah,
communicate. So
yeah.
I feel like they align together.
Mm.
But yeah, it's out. It's hard out here, yo. What about you? What are
So,
yours?
mine, I would say, hey, what do we want? I feel like as women, we want complicated. We just don't we don't really see it, or we don't know that we want complicated, because you know why? See, you get a man that wants you, that protects you, that respects you, that's honest and all, and then in the end you'll be like, you know what? Today I'm just bored. I want us to fight. Where is the fight? You start putting in some effort on making you guys fight. Then you fight, and now we become, oh, you know what? He's not a listener. We argue too much. We do this. What do you want exactly? Now, that's the part
Oh,
that
I'm too grown for that. I know exactly what I want, and I know where exactly he is, but he just doesn't want me. So that's where I stand right now.
what are you to say? I cannot believe you actually said that.
Yeah, if I remove these glasses, the eyes are all different. Like, I might be laughing, but I'm crying in my heart right now. Like, y'all don't understand.
Is that how you take breakup, really, Paula? Because for me, I wouldn't even be here.
No, let me tell you something, right? You remember how I felt when I met Adam?
Mm.
That's how I feel when I met this guy.
Funny, Paula.
Like I
How
tell
many?
you, going to I need to stop going to these 2 a.m. Adventures, because they
Days.
keep getting me in trouble.
But were you not told that nothing good happens after 12?
I swear, in my defense, everything good happens after 12, and it was a great meeting. Like, it was. I did got into our feelings real quick. Like, when the connection just hits, and it just clicks, and then you're just like mesmerized about this guy. And I don't know, man, but we're gonna be friends. So here's to me and him being friends.
Hey,
I'm in love with my new friend.
okay. Now, um, what can I say?
Asante Maria. Bwana umesema pole, maana huyu mwingine bwana.
Hasa pole ya nini? Pole for what you want. For me,
Maelezo mazuri.
what I remember is you told me, Bella, this year I am never falling in love, and I don't want to fall
And
in love. I'll
and
make
that's the
sure I don't fall
plan.
in love.
And
I
that's the
told you
plan.
these
You
things
just
you can
came.
never.
Let me tell you something. I have a message. I'm asking him, how the fuck did you get me out of my house at 2 fucking a.m. to come hang with you? Like, he has some tricks, bruh. Like, whatever he said and did, and like, your guy showed up with a present to this nigga's house.
Ah. Mm.
Anyway, I'm in my feelings right now. So let me ask you this now. Let me get to my questions.
Wow.
How do you like to be comforted when you're sad or upset? Since you don't want to comfort me right now.
How do I like to be comforted? Actually, I'm the type of person to be. I usually feel like I want to be left alone whenever I'm going through something. I usually want to be, if in a room, if in a house, in a place where I'm just alone, think about it, just swallow everything and feel it through the bones, and then that's it. Once I'm done, I'll be fine.
Well, with
I think
me,
you already know that.
I actually didn't because I like to bother. So I like to ping ping chokono chokono. But I'm learning. I'm learning to leave people alone because these days I've realized also I like to be left alone. But when it's friends, right, or even people I like or people who like me, um, the first 24 hours I like to be left alone. But do order me food, like I want to eat. So order me food, buy me alcohol, drop me some alcohol, or send me flowers. They make me happy. And then after 24 hours, I like to be cuddled. I also
Wow.
like to dress up and go out. So, cause I feel like when I wallow too much in my bubble, I end up getting into my depression state. So I like to be brought back to life. So, take me out,
Mm.
give me a reason to dress up, invite me somewhere, make up some shit, let's go anywhere, it doesn't have to be fancy or whatever. But I like to dress up. I'll probably dress up fancy. Like yesterday, as I told you, I got home in the morning and my friend hit me up. Like I was sad because I was going through that. When you're being broken up without dating, the breakup hurts way more than the breaking up after dating. So we had a good date, and but when I was leaving that place, I knew that was the it, and we were talking, and so yeah, my little heart was broken and I was sad. And my friend was like, let's go shopping. I was like, cool. And because I just wanted to be out, because I knew being in my house would just make me more sad, so I dressed up. I wore heels and shorts and all under full on. And all I did was go shopping to Marshalls and come back home, and it made me happy. I remember I even posted a picture. I was like, can you believe a few minutes before taking this picture, my heart just got broken?
Wow.
But yeah, so give me a photo shoot when I'm sad. A reason to dress up and just forget my shit is always welcome. So that's me.
Okay. So I guess I don't even need to ask you how you, because I had a question that was, what's your top two ways to deal with stress? You want to add
Oh
anything?
yeah.
Amani, footage.
So my go-to self-care, how I deal with stress is self-care. I will order food, even if I'm broke or I know I'm about to be broke. Like I will find ways, but I'll order good food. Good food always cheers the hell out of me. Like I'm sorry to all my friends who are disgusted at how much I eat, but I don't gain weight. Trust me, I don't know what to tell you, but yeah, food makes me very happy. Self-care is part of food, and if anybody knows me, I don't give a fuck much about my hair, but my nails, yes. So getting my nails done is part of my self-care and dealing with my stress, and just watching the sunset or sunrise. Like if you wake me up to go catch a sunrise or sunset, that is so calming and peaceful to me, or sitting at the balcony late at night and listening to country music and Having a glass of wine or Budweiser. Budweiser makes me happy. Champagne makes me happy. Red wine makes me happy. So yeah, I hope that answers. And lately, I've realized that whenever I'm most stressful, when I start brainstorming about talk shit with P and the people who I can have on my guests or the merchandise I can come up with, and before I realize I don't have the budget for it, the money for it, but the coming up with ideas, that gets me excited and it kind of reduces my stress. So yeah, I think having
Nice.
something you're passionate about helps. What about you, Bells? Since until today I'm yet to get my Bells and Boards sweater, but it's so good. Nimelia, nimepiga makelele mpaka nimechoka mwenzangu.
How do I deal with stress? For me, I feel like apart from just being alone, being home, I also love shopping. So for me, it's shopping. I'll shop for anything, whether clothes or furniture. So I'm always just anywhere shopping for things, looking for things, and I think all my money goes to shopping, which I
Me
think I
shop,
need to stop.
me shopping stresses me because the money I'm spending, I'm like, can I even afford to spend this money right now?
Exactly, that's the thing. That is the thing.
But
I
also, yes,
Yeah, I'm saying sometimes you don't even, you know you're going broke, but then you just want to shop. You just want to buy something. You want to buy it. You saw it, you want it. And I have a thing where I'm like, when I like something, I would rather go on and get it. Instead of, because I know if I don't buy it, then I'll sleep and wake up still thinking about it and blaming myself for not getting it. So I'll just be there, it would even affect my mood for the whole day. So why not?
me
Listening to music,
sex. But
dancing, movies, and eating. That's Maria. Nice.
yeah, there's also sex, but then sex has two parts. Like when I can't have it with the person I wanna have it with, it stresses the fuck out of me. So
Actually, I think Maria would add sex. So this girl, man, this girl.
why are you talking on behalf of Maria?
But
Maria
I
is
know she
sex.
loves. I know what she likes, and she's here lying to me, listening to music for where? Unless you're having sex.
Hey, she can be
Maria,
listening
tell
to
the truth.
music while having sex.
Mm.
But yes.
How did we meet? This is so Paula. What's your go-to move when you're trying to get a man's attention? What do you do?
uh I actually don't have a move. I straight up tell them I want them, and that's what I do.
I'm really glad, me and you do not disagree on that. Because for me, if I like you, I'll tell you. And that's it. I
Exactly,
don't
like
even need to start
I
treating
don't feel
myself
like
and
about playing games. Like even yesterday, this guy I told him straight up, I want you, and I'm a firm believer in if I know what I want, I go for what I want. If it doesn't work out, I'm not gonna wait for them to realize they want me.
yeah, yeah.
But
I've tried that. I've tried, those, how you have a crush on someone and then you wait for them to come back, they never come back. Oh, they'll
all
come
that
back
is just
after.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Exactly. So let me play. At least I've gotten it out of the way. We're not okay. I'ma keep it moving. Addiction 101. Okay,
Addiction on sex. That's Maria. She's addicted to sex, this one. She's a
I'm a Maria.
sexaholic.
I feel like I'm also addicted, but then my addiction also has to be involved with like I have to have a connection with that person to have sex with that person.
Maria, you've never tried what? Having sex listening to music, or you've never tried having what? This is this girl. She's dirty.
Hello, hero class president. Hi. We have a hero class president in here. So, Bella, what's your biggest fear
My
in life?
biggest fear in life, yeah? Honestly, I am really scared of being broke. I think I lose weight in like a minute just by being broke. As soon as my money is finished, so I wouldn't even want that to happen because as soon as I don't have money, that's it. That's the end of me. So to me, I really, honestly and truly fear of being broke. I've been
I,
broke, but I
I
just don't
have
like the
two
feeling.
fears. I
Mm.
have the same fear as you, but I think what tops it more is I have a big fear of dying alone. I'm very scared of dying alone. I don't know why.
For me, I'm just scared of dying in the toilet because I always imagine weird things like people are going to find you with shit all over your plate. I imagine way too much.
But,
So dying in the
but
toilet.
if you're dying in the toilet, at least your shit is already in the toilet. They don't have to clean
Oh
you
wow,
out.
girl.
I'm just saying, like, But yeah, I have a fear of dying alone. Like, I don't know. I've never really thought much about having a family. Like, I've thought about having a child, and falling in love, and but not per se eating together. But this guy is this guy who I met is gotten in my head, and now the thought of having a family, a loving family, is sounding peaceful and comforting, and
Do you It's really contact. Do you think it's the guy that made you feel that way, or it's your body trying to tell you that you are at the age or at a certain level where you need to have a family?
no, I don't think it's my body, because I've always known I wanted a child. That's it's not like I just woke up now and now. No, I've always known I wanted a child, but the way this guy is, right? You can tell he's gonna be an amazing husband, an amazing father, and an amazing partner, and just somebody you want to have around. So it made the thought of having a family not as scary as how I have always envisioned and seen it. So it's the guy. It's the guy. It's his fault. I blame this all on him. And now that I want all that, but then again, I don't want it with just anybody. I fucking want it with him.
This guy, Paula.
I swear
Ako pa Juju.
he came to ruin my birthday month. Cause how the fuck do you just move to
Aka Paula.
Atlanta and I'm the first person you meet, and then I get connected to you, and then now you don't want me? Like, you got me all fucked up. But okay, we're gonna keep moving on.
I have a question. I don't know if I should ask or should I just say. But
Oh,
honestly, Paula, all this, the way you speak of him, the way you're saying he made you feel, was it just through the words and actions and stuff, or there is more to that than just that? Overnight.
um. Actually,
You just
we've just hanged out once, but we were talking for 3 4 days.
no,
So
no sex, nothing, and you're here talking about him like that. Girl,
I
you're in
I
love. Like what
I
the hell?
I know the sex is gonna be amazing, because we did a few stuff, but we didn't get to what it stopped me. Imagine it stopped me. That's how I know this man. Like, he wanted it, but because he's such a nice guy and he didn't want to lead me on to think like, okay, so he stopped it. But yes, that's how like, me, I gotta test drive first before I fall in love with you. So the fact that I'm not in love, I didn't get to test drive, and I want him is. Nichekeni tu. My old mke mwenza is in here. Hi, Miss Mpanjo. She's also a June baby. Welcome to our June month. And Maria ananicheka pia, like, yo, this is deep. Like, I'm really heartbroken. So niacheni tu na miwani yangu nikaze manani. I don't, that's why I was even okay with doing this a little bit earlier, because he's sleeping right now, so he won't have to attend this. But yeah, man, a bitch in love, and like, I'm really like, I went and I put a pause on my online dating apps. That's like, I'm like, I need to heal first. And this man is in therapy. Like, you know how it is to fight like a man who knows he. Anyways, this is not about him today, but yes. But I'm gonna be talking
But
about this shit for a while. Like, he's gonna be all
then, you
fucked
know,
up.
that's what's shocking me, you know? Because most girls would be talking about the man just because they had sex with them. So it's the sex that drives them, you know, to talking about him like that. But for you, you just well, like you really fell in love that fast. Like that was just too fast, and it's so weird. Like
Listen,
wow.
yesterday we were on Clubhouse, right? There was a
And then she's
meeting,
asking you, so is he right there?
not right here with me,
Because
but
if he's right there, you better show us. Let's see him and know the kind of what is. And maybe he can even tell us why is he like that? Like what has he done to you? Because he could have done the juju and we don't even know.
well,
You know even why people do that.
listen, last night I was on the meet and greet on Clubhouse, and one of the questions they asked was, do you believe in love at first sight? And I said, um, I'm not sure if I would call it love at first sight, but I'm a firm believer in connection, right? There are people who, I've dated them for like 6 7 months, and tukiachana I've just moved on. Yani najua haijauma wala nini, and I even talk to you and I'm like, oh yeah, ishapotezea. But then there are people who I've dated hata kama kimwezi tu, and breakup was so heartbreaking, kama vile we dated for a long time, because the connection there was stronger. Now, this guy, let me tell you something. From when we started talking and transitioned to voice notes, it was his voice. He has this way of talking. And I just knew, okay, this is danger. And I was at work and I was telling my workmate, yo, I even made my workmate listen to a little bit of his voice in the beginning when he says, hey, mommy. And it's just like, and then the fact that he knows what he wants, and he's worked hard to achieve what he wants, and is going beyond to get what he wants. That's impressive.
Yeah.
And I know, as I don't know, I believe our story is not over yet. He just doesn't know it. But I'm cool with us being friends. I think we're gonna be very good friends. He's a great guy. Like he's really a nice person. You can tell where his heart lies, and you can tell that he's good people. So, but the connection I had with him and the time we spent together, I felt a lot of things that, when you're meeting somebody, you don't expect to feel all those things, and you feel them and you're like, what the fuck, I just met this person. like I can't explain the feeling, but yeah, he's somebody I have a feeling is going to be in my life for a long time. We might not
Gotcha.
be together or end up together, but I'd like him to be in my life for a long time. And I'd like to see him get what he is searching for, even if it's not me. So, as I
Hey,
say,
Bola, you must have loved this one. Wow.
I
And if somebody
know.
broke your heart and you're speaking very positively about them, like, wow, is that how you speak about me? Because this is weird.
Cause even though when he broke my heart, he broke it with so much class that I can't even hate it. He didn't play no games. He said what he said, and I'm appreciative of that energy he has. But what we had when we hanged out, that's all I'm saying. Like, I would like us to continue hanging out and just being friends, because I like hanging out with him. So he has to a future friendship. I told him he has to a
What?
platonic friendship. He says I'm too much, but I know me and him are gonna be friends for life. Like, and he likes to travel, so I'll bring him to Tanzania one day. Hopefully before he gets married, because I don't think his wife would allow me to bring him to Tanzania.
Evie, if you met someone, yeah, you can tell, right? Like, first of all, let's just agree. You can tell when you meet someone, like, this one is a friend typer, or like, I need him as a friend, or I need him as a lover. Now,
Yep.
you've met someone whom you feel like he
I feel
would
like it's my
make a better.
husband material. I met my husband material.
Sawa, sasa ona.
And I've never
You've
wanted a
met,
husband, so you know how big that is for me.
you've met someone, yeah? You feel like he would make a very good friend, and maybe in the future he can actually help you with anything that you would need. He's a potential in career-wise. And at the same time, you're falling in love. But knowing that, falling in love, you might end up breaking up and then not even become friends or even remain friends. What do you do? Would
I
you,
always, I always say bet on love. Always, like I'm a firm believer. I take love seriously. That's why I go for what I want. That's why when I feel like there's a connection or there's something there, I'm not scared of going for it. And if it doesn't work out, you pick yourself up, and just like him, when he told me he doesn't think I'm the right person for him, I was like, okay, then let's be friends. And he said yes. I know it's gonna take us a while to get back to the friendship part, because he's probably right now thinking like this girl already has feelings for me, so he's gonna try to not overdo it to protect my feelings and stuff. But I feel like friendship can always work, and even if you put yourself out there, cause if you say let's just be friends and forget about the love, right? And then eventually down the line you realize that both of you have the same feelings, you have wasted all that time.
yeah,
And if anything, last year has taught us that there's not a lot of time in this world. Like you gotta go for what you want. You gotta go for what you believe, whether it's love or friendship or career or your dream, or just go for it.
yeah,
So take the leap and fight for that love. If the love doesn't work out, then pick yourself up and build that friendship if both of you want the friendship. Because at the end again, maybe none of you will want the friendship. But also when it comes to career wise, at the end of the day, even if I liked you and there was no same response, but if I know there's a job opportunity or a career opportunity, and I believe you are the better person, even if our love didn't work out, I still recommend you, because there's no hard feelings. So that would never stop it. I'm a firm believer in no hard feelings. Like, that's why I still talk to a lot of my exes. That's why I always have the same. Mimi sina mtu ambaye nimegombana naye, wamegombana na mimi, and eventually people always end up reconciling with me, and but I have no issues with anybody. Hata tugombane kiasi gani, if I know, if you're the person I know in that field and somebody is looking for something in that field, I will recommend you, whether we are talking or not. And you know this, Bella. Like, because sometimes what I use, like, why are you doing that? Like, why? Like, I would. But it's just what it's in me. I'm generally a nice person. And it's not like it's a switch I turn on and off. No. Yes, I can be a bitch and I can be a very damn good bitch, but half of the time I am a genuine nice person and I do things from the heart, not for payback or expecting something in return. And when you do that, it's not hard to recommend people for things or anything. So that's my take on that.
oh. You have a question before I proceed? I have another
I know.
question, very hot.
On top of that, just like how this guy broke up with me, and I mean broke my heart, because I can't say broke up with me because we didn't meet.
You haven't broken up with them, yeah?
Yeah, me, I'm still with him in my head right now. Like we're in our vacation villa right now. But what I'm saying is, I promised him he loves sunrises and sunsets, and I promised him I'll send him the best spots in. And because I want to make him know that he just moved to Atlanta, he can still count on me as a friend. Like what my feelings have nothing to do with him. That's my shit to deal with, you know. But I still want to be his friend, and for me to show him that, that's why I kept my promise. I told him I'll send him the best places to watch sunsets and sunrise, and this afternoon I did send him, and I even told him because I saw his place is welcome to come hang out with me at my place anytime, and because I know he's always up at 1, 2 a.m. I love people who I can hang out and have conversations with at around 1, 2 a.m. Best
Yeah.
conversations happen at that time, whether they be painful or whatever, but they're the realest conversation because it's so peaceful outside. And so I'm hoping we get more of those times together and hang out and get to see Atlanta, you know. But yeah, good people, you know. So yes,
Uh,
continue.
uh, should I ask or you asking?
Let me ask. I asked you what your biggest fear was. Okay. Um, where do you aspire to be in 5 years?
5 years.
Yes.
5 years.
So
First of all, I want to
now
be.
it's 20. Wait, now it's 2021, right? 20,
Are you counting?
2026. Yes. Where do you want to be in
2020.
2026?
Okay, first of all, I know this is cliche, but I would. Right now, I'm employed, but I would really want to focus on myself. Like, I feel like I put way too much energy on people's businesses as an employee, but I feel like if I put the same effort on my businesses or on something that of my own, I feel like I would really, really take it far. So I would wish in 5 years to have now started my own businesses and focus on that. I really don't want to do this. This is just too much. I'm wasting way too much time. And the fact is, if you get sick or you die or anything, replacing you is in a
It's so
second.
easy, yo.
Yeah, so
They don't
I
give a
feel
fuck
like we
about
waste
us.
way too much. Yeah, we waste way too much time on people's businesses, and instead we could do something for our own or our fathers, mothers, anyone, our friends. Get in contact with someone that you think, because one thing I've realized is that there are people who have money but don't have the business mentality, and there are people who have the business on the ideas but no money. So if you can find two people with each, it's so easy to do this, and instead of working for someone else's, I feel really. And apart from that, I wanna have by 5 years. I should have a family, man. I need to have my husband here and my children. Come on, I can't be getting old
Um,
alone.
I feel you on that, and as I said earlier, I think this guy brought this idea in my head, and now I can't stop thinking about it. And marriage has never been that big of a deal in my head, you know. But in 5 years, I'd like to have a family, you
I'm glad finally me and Joe start, we're starting to feel that family thing in us. The fever is
know.
coming in because
I know.
I used to think, do we want to die alone? No, what's this, man? Because
I want my twins, and y'all gotta tell this man that I'm the best wife he's gonna have.
well, have you imagined you as a wife, man? You're gonna be a dope one. Your
I
husband is
know,
gonna be so
right?
lucky.
I know,
Mm.
right? I need
With the
this man
presents and the surprises, and you're so giggling and everything. And you too. I wish I could,
I
create a man and bring him to you. Be like, you
and that's
deserve this
all.
one.
I just wanna love on this man. Like, can this man allow me to love on him?
Do you have a question, or should I ask you?
That was my question, man.
Oh, okay. Now, This question. I feel like I will need to say a name before you, because otherwise you wouldn't understand. Or let me try. This question says, and for me, I would want to know what really happened. So what she's asking is, do you think we should have gone home earlier that night? Do you understand, or do I need to say a name? Do you think we should have gone home earlier that night?
Please give a name. Sandra?
Sandra.
But what night is she talking about?
Hey man, Sandra, you're not here. How do you know? How do you ask questions and not even join?
We changed the time last minute.
Yeah.
Okay,
But I would have loved to know about this. Can this be on some, I don't know, because I need to hear about this night. It should be, because she laughed about it when I asked her what happened. She was really, 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 really thinking about it. So I would want to know. I would love to know. And I'll find out.
I would like to know too, because I've had so many nights with Sandra, so I'm really trying to, I would understand if somebody asked a question where I just said like one, 2 or 3 nights with them, you could pinpoint, but I've grown up with Sandra. She's my baby cousin. Like, there's so many nights we've spent together, and in
Well,
Philly,
we'll
in
find
DC,
something
in
here tonight.
Tanzania, and I'm not sure exactly. So you see, I don't want to say the wrong thing, because I feel like you all deserve a story behind my advice to it, but then I don't want to end up saying the wrong story.
So, ngoja nikwambie, we are going to have another night, another live talking about this same topic. Because I need to know, you
Yes,
know? Yeah.
let's speak, message her and tell her to come on if she's available. And I'm kind of scared of going off my phone. So what else you got?
I What advice would you give to young ladies or any lady really studying or living abroad?
Oh my God, living abroad is exhausting. I'm not gonna lie, like I've lived abroad all my life, and I feel like because I've started it so young, I don't know if home even feels like home, because all my friends have their own kind of lives and stuff which I haven't been a part of. But find when you live abroad, find your family, find the people you connect with who can become your family. And I have I have my Tanzanian friends. I have at work even. I found friends who we can be outside of work, and some who we don't even work together anymore, but we're still friends, and they became my family, and throughout, like, you meet people when you see you align, you just make them part of your little tree, and make sure that the people you include in your circle, that you want them as your family, are people you can totally and honestly be open with, and let them know what your plans are and what you want while you're living abroad, and what you want to succeed with your mission, and let them be a part of it. You can't do this life abroad thing alone, trust me. And
Yeah.
especially when you get homesick and stuff, the little family, like, on Sundays are always hard for me, and like today is especially hard, to be heartbroken, and for it to be on a Sunday as well. I get more homesick on Sundays, I think, because in Tanzania with my family, on Sundays was, you go to church, then you go to babus, bibis, like on Sundays was a family day. So it gets a little bit trickier for me. Some days I get more homesick on Sundays than any other day. But yeah, so find your people, and be comfortable. And even if it's, try not to hang around too many of your own kind.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you can still have friends over there, but don't always base your life around that. Have your own life
Yeah.
outside of that, and build it.
Mm.
Explore and learn the culture, explore the people, do all the things you like to do, and enjoy the moment. Because when you don't enjoy the moment, time pass by so fast that the next thing you realize you're back home, and when you have to talk about your time, oh, tell me about your time abroad, and you really didn't do anything
You
because
have nothing to talk about. Yeah.
yeah, you didn't visit anywhere or something, and you're
Yeah.
just like, man, I wish I had done more. So
Yeah.
don't base your life on the I wishes. While you're there, do more, you know
Mm. Mm.
build, live, explore, and just enjoy the journey. So that's all I got. Enjoy the
Yeah.
journey. Hey,
That's very true.
Aisha.
That is very true.
All right. So I think I have one last question.
Okay.
How many questions you got left?
I have so many.
How the fuck do you have so many left?
Because I had planned, I had like 20 something, and then plus these other ones.
How long were you planning on this
Okay,
life to
now
be?
now that we have this corona issue going, taking us to do all the roller coasters. What would be your biggest accomplishment so far? Ever since corona started to now.
Talk shit with me, baby. Like, I can't. I think that's the only one thing I got out of COVID was I found my voice. I realized what I was good at, and I worked on it, I mastered it, and I'm passionate about being a podcaster. I love it. It's now become a big part of my identity. I'm like, I'm P of Talk Shit with P. Like, it's just become a life journey, and I'm meeting amazing people. I'm getting to do amazing things, and I've realized I'm slowly becoming a social, Instagram influencer, which is I feel like now every time I go out, I'm like in my head, I'm constantly thinking about content, and I'm like, fuck, if I become those people now, like, is this what being an influencer is? But no, I do not want to be famous. I just want to keep on enjoying being a podcaster and talking shit with people, and just, being comfortable talking in front of people, and yeah. So
You
that's
know, this week, there was a question on radio. They were discussing on that thingy. I don't know if it's true because I haven't really gotten to read about it. Whether Instagram is going to remove the likes and the comments, where you can actually mute them, just post your shit and that's it. So the question was, do you think it's okay? Do you think it's fair for influencers, and do you think it's okay for those people who were posting really good comment or content and not getting likes or comments? Because that sometimes it might discourage someone, but at the same time, if you're not putting it, then how will other people feel? So now it was a debate between the two. What do you think, or what's your take?
I feel like that then when Instagram messed up the algorithm, what's it called, algorithm, it messed up everything, because then you really can't see posts. Sometimes I'm seeing posts 2 3 days later, so that's already distracting people's likes. I'm
Yeah.
okay with the comments being gone, just like how my on my Insta story I took out the comments.
Mm.
Because I'm just posting it. To be honest, when I post, I'm not really looking for people
The
to
likes
to
and
to to, to like or something. But mostly on when it comes to my podcast shit, I just want people to engage. I want to hear people's stories, so I want them to engage. But I haven't been successful in getting people to engage, so that's the only discouragement I get. But I think that's something I gotta work on. But
yeah.
I think I will miss that mostly about it, because I feel like when I choose what part of the conversation to post, I'm thinking about, oh, if I post this, people can relate, and in the comments they can share their journey, their stories, or whatever. So, but then this, I feel like it helps on people who like Instagram is full of trolls, people
Yeah.
talking shit. The comments, people feel entitled to your
Yeah.
life, and they just want to comment all the stupid shit they feel like they can comment. So I feel like, yes, take it away, like fuck it. But yes, again, I understand on the influencer side of it, like that's how they get paid, with likes and comments, so that could affect them. So that's sucky. Mr. Social Eats. Oh my God, y'all need to go follow Mr. Social Eats. If you comment on his post in June, he's giving away food, so you might be lucky. But he'll also make
Are
you
we getting
feel
the
you
food
may.
here? Is he going to be delivering worldwide? Because some of us are in Tanzania. Can you tell him
he,
that?
he needs to make that clear, because that's why I was like, fuck, I wish I was in Canada, because he's in Canada, so I'm also not getting the food. But if you're in Canada, go ahead and participate, and you get to meet him, and he'll deliver food at your doorsteps. Lucky people. But his page makes me hungry all the time. Like, so yes, as I was saying, so to me, yes, I don't know. What about you?
For me, I feel like, yeah, what you said, comments. Of course, you need comments to know what people's opinion about what you posted, because otherwise you wouldn't know if what you're posting really is related to your market, to your target
Mm.
market, or who you're trying to reach. So if you don't get such comments, then you wouldn't know. Likes, I feel like most people like without really looking. Some people just go on scrolling and liking and liking and liking, just clicking, and that's it. I've seen so many people do that. So for me, likes really don't matter, but the comments, it's the comments that matters the most. So I
See,
don't mind them removing the likes, but I need the comments.
yeah, I feel like because people engage in the comments, the likes, nobody gives a
Yeah,
fuck. Like half of the
yeah,
time, and this is something we're talking about. You find people have 2,000, 3,000 followers, but only 20 likes. So you're like,
yeah.
do
Mm.
they really even matter? To be honest.
And the thing is, what I've noticed is most people, um, when you post really good content, something that would be really educative and maybe very informational to people, you would get really less likes and comments.
And then
That's
some
Tanzania. I don't
some
know if it's
memes,
Tanzania or
some
if it's
bullshit
worldwide.
meme.
Yes, and then
Oh,
you post
naked
some weird ass
post, a
shit.
twerking
Yeah.
shit.
Uh-huh, yes. And then that's when everyone comes in and you're thinking, do you people know how to use these things? I feel like social media is really misused, honestly. I wish people really used it for the good and instead of doing what it's being used for. This is just bad. Man, it's just really bad. Bad.
Yeah,
I hope we
I
could change. And another thing is
feel.
I do not like how I don't know if it's in Tanzania or just black people. Or, I don't know. We just don't know how to appreciate each other. You see your friend trying to, open a business or posting their goods or anything, and instead of supporting them, they're even hiding. You don't even want to be seen that you like
One
their shit. Like it doesn't make sense. Honestly, like we
they
need to
only
do
post
better.
for Rihanna and Beyonce. Are you Beyonce? Levels, mama. You gotta be on the levels.
We need to learn to support each other, and we like this way. I feel like it's way beyond. I know I don't want to abuse anyone. I don't want to use really cursive words, but anyway, I hope one day we'll wake up and be like, you know what? Let's support our own. That's it.
Unaongea kwa huruma sana.
Because this, I've seen it, I've felt it. I feel like it's just all over the place. I'm like, why can't people do this?
Miss Pojo Nkonge, we definitely need to do better. Yes, we do. Yani ni
Just
mpaka
way too
vile
much.
uombe au nini, like at
That's
some
true.
point
And
you
it's
just
it's it's really it's not only Africans or as black people as
bongo
wherever
tunasubiria ufike ile level, and then we all wanna
ndo
post
mtu
for you.
akumbuke
We
kwamba
all
wewe you're
wanna
my
know you.
friend.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
I know Bells. We used to hang out. Yeah, okay. Where were you when I needed that push?
exactly. And suddenly you become a cousin to someone, you become a god. It's just wrong. It's wrong in so many levels, man.
All right.
Ah,
What
so
next you
my last
got?
question would be, I don't want this to be my last.
Oh my God.
Should you I'm not buying it's nothing. Should you do you have a telltale sign? Like now I'm annoyed. Like stop it. Like your limit when you're annoyed beyond the limit. Like this is the end. Bella, stop. Do you have a sign for that? Because
Do
apparently I
I
don't know it.
do I have a sign for it?
Yeah. Like
Okay.
how would I know you're annoyed? How would I know I've really pissed you off? Like you're done.
Cause I'm such a happy go person. Like I'm always
Yeah.
laughing and smiling. But when I'm mad, like my face will go 0 to 100 real quick. Like it will
Yeah,
be
well like when I
this.
can't see you.
Um,
But I can't see you. That's the thing. When I can't see you, what how do I know?
I'm big on
Do I get the
energy.
K? Do I get
I'm
the
big.
K?
I'm big on energy. You will tell by my text. One word, bitch. One word.
But
Okay.
you wanna tell me I've never annoyed you.
You have.
That's what do you do? How come? I've never really
I just ignore you until I'm good. This comes from the guy. By the way, y'all need to know that Bells one time blocked me. Like she literally blocked me, and I asked her, I was like, "How come I can't get hold of you?" And she was like, "I blocked you." Like straight up. I was like, "Damn, okay."
well I had to tell you that I'm
So,
annoyed. I had to tell you that you were annoying me. What can I do? I mean that's my side, but you on the other
and I
hand,
didn't even do
so hard.
anything wrong, but she just didn't want to hear the truth at the time. But to me, I think if we are together, my face will tell it, and if we are not, I'm big on energy. I can tell when even when somebody texts me, I can tell like okay something is kinda not alright because their message doesn't sound right. As I said, I feel a lot. I'm a feeler, which kind of sucks. Like I sometimes wish I did not feel as much as I do. Maybe I wouldn't be in this situation that I am in right now, motherfucker. But I feel so. My messages, the energy will tell you, or I will straight up tell you, like, I can't do this right now. And when I say that, I really mean it. Like, just respect me. I will come back when I'm ready. Otherwise, I'll blow the fuck out of you. Or I'll just ignore you. Like, I won't respond until I'm ready to respond. That's it.
Yes, mimi nimemaliza maswali.
What about you apart from blocking people?
I feel like for me, if we're face to face, obviously my face has never lied. To me, when I don't like you, when I don't like what you're doing or what you're saying, you'll see through my face,
Oh
and
yeah,
that's
that's why
it.
we were not friends in the beginning, cause you had this bougie vibe, like
Wait,
I'm not on your level, bitches, leave me alone. Okay, cool,
no, it's not
okay.
like that. It's not really like that. But anyway, through messages, I feel like I will not even respond to you. I won't even reply. So you know, I'm not here for that. I feel like when I choose to open up, when I choose to talk to let my feelings out, I think I might say the wrong things, which is always the case. I always say the wrong things and end up regretting. So I might as well just you know just ignore you and that's it.
Hmm. Alright, what is does if it's any consolation I have ever Oh
Wait. So it's not just me.
I feel like you are the funny part is what I'm now in block I couldn't follow. It's usually your all's fault and then you're just portrayed on me. She did one time, she unfollowed me everywhere. Facebook, alifuta namba yangu, aliacha kuongea na mimi. But because she got mad at Bella, actually, what she got mad at is the same thing Cinda got mad about. Mimi kuondoka bila kuaga.
Oh. But why do you usually do that? Like, why?
No,
Why can't you
no,
say?
my point is, if you guys already know I do that, why are you getting mad about something you already know I do?
Because you shouldn't. That means it's
No,
not sitting right with us.
no, but when I come back, I never say I'm coming in town. When I leave, I don't say I'm leaving. That's it. Listen, it's a family thing. Tangia tupo before we were even nani upande wa mama yangu never wanted to tell our family kwa sababu ya mambo ya uchawi kusaliwa ndege.
So you mean Miss Ponjo ni mchawi au? Si ndo ungemwambia tu.
Sijasema yeye tu, hata wewe unaweza kuwa mchawi. That's why I don't tell
Mimi
nobody when I
nitakumblokia.
leave.
That's why we block you and unfollow you and we'll do all these things mpaka ujue.
It's all good. Hamna neno. Ndio hivyo, now she's back in my life. Mimi nimesema mimi sikelagi mtu, mnajikelekaga wenyewe tu. Alafu mnarudi wenyewe. Sivyo na
Nakwambia.
can you came back?
Wewe.
Yako ikaishia wapi? Si tupo hapa sasa hivi. Na leo unfollow yupo wapi? Si yupo hapa sasa hivi. Who's the winner? I'm winning, bitches.
Right. So,
you see, when I block. Like, you ain't getting unblocked, bitch. Subirini siku ni wablock mimi ndo mtaona. I will take it to my grave.
Sawa. Kama nilivyokuambia hapo eti basi sawa.
Hata nikifa mnashindwa kwenda kuandika on my Facebook wall, rest in peace Paula, because you're blocked. Mtatag nani kwa mapicha wakati you're blocked?
Hivi Paula. Si umeona Zari became apparently the ambassador of tourism. Very sad.
I went on Clubhouse and people were talking about it. Then I read Kimambi's post. So I don't know the details exactly, but it has to do with social Instagram influence and not having nudes. But isn't Zari Ugandan? Why are we giving a Ugandan to be a tourism advocate for Tanzania?
Exactly. Like, how many Tanzanians do we have for you to go into someone from a different country? Exactly.
No offense, Kwanza, not even this Instagram socialites or whatever needed together. Me, I feel like for that tourism part, it should have gone to one of these many photographers who have been putting Tanzania on the map with them traveling and taking. Like, I've seen a different type of Tanzania through their photography and travels compared to what Tanzania showcases. So one of those should be
ambassadors.
That Tanzanian guy. His name is Daniel whatever.
Kijo.
No, not Daniel Kijo.
But there's so many. But there's so many people.
And
there's so many people.
Who also just does the travels, kutali. Like, there are people who can actually be. Because tourism is you traveling. Zari, apart from Zanzibar na Dhaka and happy.
Exactly. First of all, you need to be Tanzanian to even know the places in here. And you also need to be around Tanzania. You need to go places, take pictures, talk about it, do things. How are you going to do that in South Africa?
Mange alisema kitu kimoja, which I agree with her. Alisema mnampa huyo wakati all our followers are Tanzania. You're supposed to give it to somebody with their followers.
It's true. It's very true.
You know, you're supposed to showcase Tanzania out there. So who are you showcasing it to? But first of all, why the fuck are we giving it to Uganda? Like, oh my God.
That's like selling a country, honestly. Like, that's just bad.
It is, because Utali, that's where people decide, you know what, let me just shut up. Because, But yeah, so I guess we are done. So for all those who joined us, who were hanging out with us, me and Bells were having a best friend hangout, talking about friendship and relationships, and just getting to know each other for National Best Friends Day, which is on June 8th on Tuesday. So make sure you send flowers or food or a gift to your best friends on Tuesday. And if I'm anybody's best friend out there, or anybody's feeling sorry for me because I'm going through my heartbreak right now, I love chicken wings, tacos, and yellow roses. So by all means, you're welcome to send them my way. You can look for Belle. She'll give you my address. I can be surprised. Thank you for joining us. And
Wait,
we had
before you, there was something.
Watanzania
It's
hatuna
kimbelembele.
kimbelembele, so such stuff pass. Tuzalia na pambana to be out there. But we're selling our country, god damn it. We're selling our country. Anyways, as I was saying, thank you for joining us and hanging out with us. And make sure you follow Bells of Bells and Balls. She has amazing merchandise. Make sure you tell her to send over my sweater because winter is right around the corner. I've been waiting for it for 2 winters now, so maybe third winter is a charm. And Talk Shit with P in the house. Part 2, episode 10 is out there. Go listen to it. We're talking about online dating and for all those with cures of how to heal my broken heart or how to make this man want me, because I really want this man. Like, y'all, pray for me. Pray for me and put this man in your prayers so you can realize that I'm the wife he's looking for. I'm ready to be a wife and a mother. This is not funny, y'all. I really found the man of my dreams, y'all. I'm not lying.
Wow,
Like,
Paula, seriously. Jesus
I'm hurt
Christ.
right now. Yeah, I know I be playing too much, but I'm not playing right now. Like yesterday, even if Margot was here, 'cause I know she's at work right now, but Margot would have told you, like, my heart skipped a beat when I listened to that voice note of him saying he doesn't want me, but I'm still
Yeah.
I'm still gonna be an amazing friend to him, and maybe one day realize it. But until then, we leave it in God's hands.
Amen, amen.
I have a last question for Bells. So
Mbona?
Bells, I just remembered actually. I
Sasa
forgot
network
to ask you
inakata.
right here, right here. Bells, how's your relationship going? Are you in love? What's your status? What's going on in your love department?
I'm hanging up.
You're not allowed to hang out. You have put me on the spot the whole time. Now it's one time for the 2 times.
Well, honestly though, yeah, I'm in love, I'm in a relationship, and I feel like if I was looking for anything in a man, I've found everything in this one. And it's not going anywhere.
Now pray for
Hebu
me.
bwana toka. No, but for real though, like this guy, yeah.
Yeah, these days I
Wacha
don't.
tusiongee sana.
These days I don't hear from her. Anytime I don't hear from Bells is when she's in love and sucking all the love there. Okay, leave me a single girl uh, on this day to go be sad. But yes.
It's just to go be sad.
Yo, I'm really sad. Like if I remove these glasses right now,
I'm
like
talking about it. Since we're done, can we see?
no, we're still on air right now. So I know you can't see shit right now. But yes,
Hi.
we are out. Thank you, Bells, for doing this
Thank
with
you
me.
guys for joining us. Hi.
Bye bye.
Bye.